Hi, my crafty friends. Y'all, I am so excited to share with you this project. So I have this program where you can create your own files. So I came up with 3 different designs that we are going to actually print on this paper. Now, this is just an older music book that I got, oh gosh, a while back at the thrift store. But you guys, you could use book pages, you could use scrapbook paper, you could use whatever you like. Now, these are a little bit bigger than the 8.5 by 11 paper that goes into my printer. So I'm just going to kind of eyeball this to center it-ish. Y'all know me and not measuring. But I'm going to put that in there, and then I'm just going to tape it on, and then that way I'll just use my paper cutter there just to clean up the edges so that it goes through my printer nice and easy. Now, if you have a book page that's maybe smaller, you can do this little trick. You can actually tape that to a blank sheet of printer paper, and then it will feed through your printer really nicely. But I wanted these to be larger because we're going to put it into that Dollar Tree frame. And I just thought, this is going to be pretty fantastic because these pages are kind of like yellowed. So if you are using, a new book or maybe some scrapbook paper that might not be distressed enough and you want to distress it, you could use the ink pads to distress the edges or you could coffee stain it, or gosh, there's just so many choices. So since I'm going to be using the rub and buff on this, you guys, I just grabbed out my sandpaper and just kind of went over the areas pretty lightly. That way it would because this is kind of a glossy material. I was going to say slickery, but I don't know if that's a word. So that the rub and buff goes on easy. And of course, I didn't hit play when I started to put all of this rub and buff on there. So here you see me, I already got the top layer. I'm just kind of going around the outsides and then the insides. And what I did was actually let this dry up and I set it aside. And then I went back and put another coat over the top. And then once I got all done with that, I was like, this frame just isn't embellished enough. So I went digging through some old frames that I have. And actually we had redone one a while back from Dollar Tree that has, a little bit more, just detail on it. And so I ended up using that one. So we'll end up using this one for another project, but I just wanted to show you with the rub and buff. Make sure you wear gloves or you use a paintbrush because you guys, rub and buff is difficult to get off of your fingers. Ask me how. Hi, I can tell you. All right, so now this is one of the images that I did, and look how beautiful this is. Is this not amazing? All right, so here's one with the pumpkins, love, and the next is the one I just printed off, and then finally I'm doing a Christmas one, and you guys, one frame, 3 different things. I love it. All right, friends, thanks for watching. Follow for more.